I grabbed the first survivor and dragged him to the cliff's edge, secured him tightly with rope, then lowered him down bit by bit. Only 2 soldiers guarded the base of the cliff. Suddenly they saw people being lowered down, one then another. They had no idea who the hero rescuing them from above was. Just as I spotted the 3rd survivor, enemy troops suddenly appeared. They slaughtered every survivor in sight. I had to hide immediately. Suddenly, cries for help pierced my ears. It was my comrade. I rushed over and buried him in the dirt, and dragged the corpse over to cover myself. The Japanese soldiers walked past one by one even stabbing the corpse viciously. Fortunately, the blade missed its mark. Once the enemy had all departed, I hastily dug my comrade free. I had saved him. I sprinted toward the 4th survivor, but the enemy spotted me. In desperation, I dove into a nearby tunnel. As I darted through the tunnels, I unexpectedly encountered a severely wounded enemy soldier. I didn't kill him. Instead, I bandaged his wounds. His eyes filled with disbelief. Late that night, I crawled back up to rescue more. One wounded soldier after another was lowered down the cliff. I was exhausted, nearly collapsing. With each life saved, I silently prayed, God, please let me save one more. After saving the next, I prayed again, God, please let me save one more. My hands were raw and bleeding, but each time I nearly collapsed, that conviction lifted me back to my feet. The next day, the captain entered the medical tent. He was utterly stunned. How had so many appeared overnight? He questioned each wounded soldier, and every answer was identical. It was dust. Meanwhile, on Hacksaw Ridge, I found a wounded sergeant. Just then, the Japanese closed in. I took the rifle the sergeant handed me, but didn't fire it. I used the rifle as a handle, wrapped it with cloth, and dragged the sergeant as we sprinted. The sergeant covered us with fire from behind. At the cliff's edge, I lowered the sergeant first. Then I jumped myself, still clutching the wounded man. The Japanese reached the cliff's edge, but Captain and his men drove them back. At last, I was safe. My nerves snapped, and I could no longer stand. As comrades carried me back, everyone watched me in silence. So this was the hero who saved 75 men in a single night. Later, Captain found me and offered a sincere apology.
I didn't know who you were. You've done more than any other man could have done in the service of his country. And I've never been more wrong about someone in my life. I hope one day you can forgive me.